Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Daria, and today's practice is a relatively simple sequence that is designed to get you into your body and to help you set the tone for your day. So in this class, just know that every single breath that you take is a chance to invite in the kind of energy that you are wanting to generate for your day. So you'll just need yourself and someplace to move, and whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and get into it. We'll get started right away in tabletop. So find your way up onto your hands and your knees. Get broad across your palms, spread your fingers really wide, and dig into the pads of your fingers, starting to brighten all the lines of your hands and get connected to the earth. And then here, just allow your body to begin to move in any way that you feel compelled to. The movement might start small, it might start more exaggerated. You could go laterally, you could go circular motion, arching or rounding. Maybe find an area to focus on first. Hips, ribs, shoulders, head, spine. And as you explore this intuitive expression, start to breathe really fully, taking inhales through your nose. And see if you can exhale out of your nose as well. Just take a few more rounds here. Soften or close your eyes. Check in with your state. See how you're doing in your physical body. And then begin to find your way to a neutral spine. With your next inhale breath, open up into cow, sending the sitting bones toward the sky. Turn your heart forward and lift your gaze up. As you exhale, press down, tuck your pelvis, hollow core, rounded spine, and let your chin fall toward your chest. Again, full breath in, arch, slowly, sequentially, as though you're going to touch the back of your head to your tailbone. Exhale, press to the earth, round and curl. Let's go 2 more rounds. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one, breathe in and expand the fabric of your front body. Breathe out, send the breath through your spine. Come back to neutral tabletop. Now, tuck your toes behind you. Take an inhale breath to prepare. As you exhale, hover your knees just an inch or so off the ground. Now, with your inhalation, begin to glide your hips a little toward the right, and then circle your pelvis all the way up and around like you're moving into down dog, so your legs go a little straighter. Then continue that circle over to the left. Bend your knees here and let them come back down to a center point. Good. And then go to the left with the hips first. All the way up, around, and back toward down dog. Hips over to the right, and then knees come back to a hover. Let's go 1 more each direction. Inhale. Maybe get the head and the neck involved. All the way up and around. Exhale on your way back down. And to the left. Hovering in tabletop, take a breath in. And on your exhale breath, send your hips up and back and find down dog. Take some breaths here. Continue to wiggle around a bit if you like. Really catch the earth underneath of your hands and underneath of your feet. See how much contact you can make with the surface beneath you through your finger pads and your toe pads. Start to send breath now into the back of your waist, back of the ribs, back of the heart. So you're broadening across the shoulder blades. And then gently float your heels toward the earth as you reach your sitting bones a little up toward the sky. Feel the length you make in the backs of your legs. Let's take a few more breaths here. Begin to consider how you'd like to set the tone for your day. Is there a certain kind of energy you want to generate or cultivate? Is there something going on that you want to shake out or process through your movement practice? Is there something you'd like to connect to or tether to as your guide? Whatever it is for you, get clear on your intention. And really breathe it into your body here. Full inhale. Full exhale. Next inhalation, turn your gaze forward to your thumbs. As you exhale, slowly travel one little baby step at a time forward to the top of your mat. Land your toes behind your wrists and hang in ragdoll. Let your knees bend so that your belly and chest can connect to your thighs. Let the weight of your head go entirely. You don't have to hold it up at all. And then play around, maybe with an arm variation if you like. You could just hang. Notice the sweet sensations of rinsing breath down the line of your spine. Let it all go. Begin to dig down into your big toes. Let your arms dangle if they're not. And slowly, sequentially, round up to standing, but be in no rush at all. Really take your time with this. Allow for your head to be the last thing to stack at the top and soften or melt your shoulders away from your ears. With your next breath in, press your feet down. Circle your arms wide and all the way up to the sky. Turn your gaze up. As you exhale, cactus your elbows. Pivot from your waistline up toward the right. So left elbow forward, right one back. See if you can wrap your right hip bone toward the top of your mat while turning your left rib cage toward the right side. Maybe start to circle your eyes back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, unwind, rise tall through center, fingertips high. As you exhale, cactus through the elbows, this time right one forward, left one back. Try to keep your hips pointing straight forward in the same direction like headlights. From your waistline up, find that revolution. Eyes back for your last breath if you like. Next inhalation, unwind. Fingertips float up to the sky. As you exhale, bring the fingers to interlace at the base of your spine. Micro bend your knees. Hug your shoulder blades toward one another and down your back and tilt your heart slightly up in space as you take a breath in. As you exhale, dive all the way down into a forward fold, keeping this grip. Allow the breath to expand into your chest. See if you can float the pinky side of your hands more toward the top of your space. With your next inhale breath, find a halfway lift. Glide your sitting bones and fists back. Stretch the crown of your head forward. As you exhale, release your grip. Place your fingers to the earth. Pick up your left foot and step it to the back of your mat. Touch your knee down. As you breathe in, hug your feet a little toward one another and float your fingers to the sky for Anjaneyasana. As you breathe out, let your pelvis sink down and forward. Let's take one more breath in. Feel the energy rise from the base of your spine all the way out through your fingertips. As you exhale, palms to the mat, lift your back knee. Now take a breath in, rock your pelvis back in space and extend longer through your front leg. As you exhale, press to the earth, round your spine, pick up your right foot and hover it back into down dog with the knee bent or straight. Take an inhalation, lift your heels, round through your spine and come forward into high plank, shoulders over wrists here. As you exhale, softly lower your knees, your chest, and your chin. Keep your hips high. Untuck your toes, breathe in, and slide or round forward into cobra. Elbows micro bent, heart puffing forward. And as you exhale, belly button to spine, roll over the tops of your feet and come back into downward facing dog. Next breath in, turn your gaze forward to the top of your mat. Lift your heels and bend your knees. As you exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward folds. Breathe in and lengthen halfway. Breathe out, just relax back into a fold. Inhale, press down with a long spine, arms wide and all the way up. Turn your gaze to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to prayer, Tadasana. Breathe in, reach wide, reach up. Breathe out, cactus through your elbows. This time, right one forward first, left one back. Breathe in, press your feet down, but grow tall through the crown of your head. As you breathe out, maybe spiral in a little deeper. Inhale, unwind, fingertips high. Exhale, left elbow forward, right one back. Inhale. As you exhale, eyes might start to move toward the back of your space. Breathe in, unwind and reach up. Breathe out, fingers interlace at the base of your spine. Inhale, stretch your heart forward as your fists move toward the earth. As you exhale, dive down with a long spine, keeping the grip of the fingers. Drop your head at the bottom. Right away, breathe in, find a halfway lift, keeping that grip. Breathe out, fingertips to the mat, right foot to the back, right knee touches down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach for the sky. Exhale, sink and settle into your lunge, but without back bending. And take one more breath in, growing taller and brighter through your whole body. As you exhale, palms to the mat, back toes tuck, back knee lifts. Inhale, hips rock a little bit back in space, heart elongates forward. Exhale, on palms or fingertips, press to the earth, round, pick up your front foot, hover back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels rise, rounding forward into high plank. Exhale, slowly lower knees, chest and chin, arching your spine as you do. Breathe in, pull forward into cobra. Breathe out, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple breaths here. Reconnect to the earth. Take a moment to check in with your state. Notice what kind of energy is moving through your body. If you have anything to clear, we'll take a sigh. So inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, set it free. Breathe in, look forward. Lift your heels and bend your knees. Breathe out, step or take a little hop forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, just fold. Breathe in, press down, reverse swan dive. Rise all the way up to standing and turn your gaze up. And exhale, palms to prayer, heart center. Breathe in, reach wide, reach up. Breathe out. This time, right away, come to the fingers interlaced at the base of your spine. Inhale, stick your butt back a little bit. Hug your shoulder blades onto your back body like a shelf, and then lift your heart high. As you exhale, bow down, forward fold. Keep the grip of the fingers. Inhale, halfway lift, tail back, crown forward. Different this time. As you exhale, keep this grip. Dig into your right big toe. Lift just your left heel first. Transition your weight onto your right foot, and then see if you can slowly step left foot all the way to the back of your mat. We'll keep the knee off the ground. As you breathe in, keep your grip. Inflate forward through your heart into high crescent lunge with the chest expansion. Create a little tuck of your tailbone and a lift through your low core muscles. One more breath in here. As you breathe out, release hands to the ground on fingertips or palms. Press there, round. Pick up right foot, step to downward facing dog. Breathe in, heels rise, round forward, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Come down halfway. Breathe in, come forward into up dog or cobra. Reach the base of your ribcage forward. As you breathe out, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale. Look forward, lift your heels and bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop to a fold at the top of your mat. Breathe in and halfway lift. Breathe out, bow. Inhale, press down, long spine. Rise to standing, gaze up. Exhale, palms to prayer, heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fingers interlace at the base of your spine. Bend your knees. Breathe in, stick your butt back, cinch your waist, float your heart high. Breathe out, bow, chest expansion, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. As you exhale, engage your core. Step into your left foot, pick up your right heel. Then, micro bend your left knee and start to send your right leg all the way to the back of your space, almost like you're coming through a little warrior 3 to softly step your right toes down. As you inhale, stack your shoulders over your hips. Keep the chest expansion. Exhale and dig more into the earth. Then see if you can energize your triceps. Lift your thumbs away from your sacrum. Lift your hearts. As you exhale, palms or fingertips to the mat. Round, pick up left foot, hover back. Downward facing dog. Next breath in. Heels rise, round forward, high plank. And exhale, lower chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. With your next inhale breath, stretch your right leg high for three-legged down dog. As you exhale, stack right hip over the left one, bend your knee, kick your heel in. Stay for one more inhale breath. As you exhale, softly step right foot forward to your right thumb, and then touch your back knee down. Come onto fingertips, rock your hips a little forward, take a breath in. Breathe out, kick your back heel in, and then pivot that shin toward the right, so it's aligned with the back of your mats. Walk your right fingertips just inside of your right foot and curl that sitting bone underneath of you. Then take a breath in and elongate up through your left arm and left side body. As you exhale, spiral left palm so it points forward and carry your arm over your ear. See if you could rock your pelvis just a little bit back in space. Notice if your sternum is collapsing downward and see if you could instead revolve it more toward the sky. Take a breath in. Good. Breathing out, pivot back to facing the top of your mat. Tuck your left toes behind you and lift your back knee. Inhale. Start to stretch your right leg more towards straight. As you exhale, press into the ground, round, pick up right foot, step to down dog. Breathe in, round your spine, come forward, high plank. Breathe out, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, different this time, hips up, back, and to the right. Turn your heels to the right and bend your knees. Stick your butt back. See if you can root your right heel. Keep the left one lifted. And then turn your gaze under your left upper arm. Big side body stretch. Next inhale, pivot your heels back to center. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, stack your hip, bend your knee. Stay, take a breath in. Breathing out softly as possible. Step left foot through to your left thumb and touch your back knee down as you come up onto your fingertips. With your in-breath, just drag your heart forward. Send your pelvis forward. Exhale, back heel kicks in, pivot, right shin toward the left. Tuck your toes, then crawl your left fingertips inside that front foot. Left sitting bone wraps underneath of you. As you breathe in, reach your right arm to the sky. Create a little connection between your upper left arm and inner left thigh, like they're squeezing into one another. Pivot your right palm so it points forward, and on your next out breath, circle your fingers all the way over your ear. Feel the fabric of your right side body opening up. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale, face the top of your mats. Place your palms or your fingertips, right toes back, lift that knee. Inhale, rock your hips back, stretch your left leg towards straight. Exhale, press down, round, pick up left foot, step to downward facing dog. As you inhale, heels rise, round forward, high plank. As you exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, hips up, back, and to the left. Heels turn to the left, right heel lifted, left one pressing down. Drive your hands down and forward. Spiral your gaze under your right upper arm. Stay for a breath in. And stay for a breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, come back to center. Exhale, sink heels toward the earth, downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in, lift your heels. Take your knees wide. Place them to the earth. Touch your toes together and sit your hips all the way back to your heels as you crawl your fingertips forward. Child's pose. Resting either forehead or chest and chin down. And then if you like, you can make this a little more active by crawling your fingertips just a bit more forward, kind of claw down into them. See if you could hover your palms and your forearms and gently rock your chest from side to side. Even as you reach forward through the arms, continue to slide or sink your sitting bones back toward your heels. Soften and sweeten the qualities of your breath. Good. Press down, lift your head, and we'll find our way to seated position. You could sit onto your knees if you like, or you can move into Sukhasana, whatever is the most comfortable for you. And find a conscious placement of your hands onto the thighs, facing up or down. Allow your eyes to soften or fall closed. Feel how tall your spine is. Take a full breath in through your nose. Full breath out through your nose. Now inhale just a third of the way, pause. And then another third, pause. And then all the way up to the tops of your lungs. Pause at the top. And smooth exhale all the way out. Again, inhale just a third. And another third. And all the way. Pause, lift your pelvic floor, tuck your chin. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in a third. Another third. All the way. Pause, but relax into this retention. Exhale. Two more like this. Inhale a third. Another third. All the way. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. A little more. And all the way. And when you're ready, slow, smooth exhale. Now drop the technique, just breathe naturally. As you do, notice the qualities of your state. Has anything brightened or come alive or been uncovered or turned on during this practice? Has your state shifted from when we started? Now draw your palms to meet in prayer at heart center. Connect to whatever your intention was, whatever you were hoping to create or generate with this practice today. And know that you have access to this at any time. You have the power with every breath that you take to shift the quality of your energy, your thoughts. And take one final breath all together. Inhale through your nose, fill up. Exhale, set it free. Lift your heart and bow, chin to chest. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. I will leave you here, but you're more than welcome to move into Shavasana if you have time. Always encouraged. You could also stay in a seated meditation for a bit longer if you wish. But if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, hopes, dreams, leave them for me below. I love to hear from you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, you can do that below as well. And you can also join as a monthly donation member. All of this really helps to support me. Have a great rest of your day or your night, and I will see you soon in another practice. Bye.